Hey guys, before we get into the episode, if you do want to support us, we do have our own merch for the podcast, which you can find on AIDAN'S on Etsy. You can also look at our Kickback Designs Instagram. It is called Kickback Designs. If you want to support us, go there.
Welcome back to Kickback Conversations, episode 8. Welcome back. I'm very excited to be here with my amazing partner in crime, Aidan Noonan.
Same to you.
But as you know, we started a podcast in late October and early November 2024, and now it's 2025. Where do we see our podcast in this year? How do we grow? What are our goals for?
Honestly, I'm hoping that we can get some guests this year. I think that would be really cool to have some people on, especially if for the audience, I think that'll be neat if they like certain people and to have us be able to interview them.
Yeah, and I think more also if we grow more of an audience, we can have more audience questions, asking us all that stuff. Yeah. I want a nice small community, of people. I'd rather us grow smaller and just have a small community than just easily rise up, so we can have more of a grind to it, so we don't just immediately feel, oh, we already did this, so we lose our our effort into our podcast. So every week we're still making our podcast the best it can be.
I don't know if we'd lose effort, but I agree with you 100% in the sense that it would be worse for us to kind of jump up to stardom, I guess. Yeah. Is that what you call it? I guess jumping up to stardom would just be weird because I feel like both you and me would have no clue what to do with it. It's very imagine if we woke up one morning and there's 1 million views on an episode. That'd be so cool. I'd be so happy, but at the same second I'd be
how do we have to do the same thing? We'd just be so focused on recreating that same moment instead of focusing on being better at our craft and all that stuff. My goal, I think I said in the earlier episode, was to get 1,000 to 2,000 followers over all platforms, which I think is possible. Also,
in this year? Or?
In the 2025.
Okay.
So the way I'm going to do it, I think I told you, is I'm going to make sure in every single class, since I have 4 new classes in person, every class I'm going to try to sit next to new people and just tell them about it, try and get, them to listen or check it out real quick, stuff like that. Tell anyone I see at the gym, at work.
You're doing good on the promotions.
I'm doing over.
Sorry to cut you off, but you're doing good on that.
I got 3 followers yesterday at the bowling alley.
I was literally at I was just at home actually. Yeah, I was just at home in my bed and I get 3 notifications back to back on Instagram. What the hell?
I know. I'm
and I was
working.
Dang, this kid is putting in
anywhere
work.
I'm at where I don't know them, I'm trying to get the follows. So that's the whole goal. Just build it one by one. That's the whole thing. Just one by one. Every follower is important to us. Every person that checks us out is very important to us because we just want people to see the hard work we're putting in because it is hard work. We don't just show up, do this, and just film it. We have to edit it. We have to have ideas of what we want to talk about. So all that stuff. And I'm very lucky to have an amazing editor, Aidan Noonan, right here.
Yeah. Oh, that's another thing I hope to have with the podcast is to hire an editor in the future.
Oh, yeah, true.
Hopefully sooner than later.
I feel also if we do make our episodes longer, then the editor will be more beneficiary.
Yeah.
I say we have a long episode.
Beneficiary. I don't think that's the right word. Beneficial is the right word.
Yeah, we have long episode. We don't want to. Okay, you're just stupid. But we have long episode and we don't want to film it. I mean, we don't want to edit it. We have a busy week. Okay, here you go. Boom, boom, we're done. And we don't have to spend that much time. We can focus on school, other things, job, work. You don't have a job because you're broke, but we can all work together. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, when this podcast does better, we'll both be up.
Yeah, we're up now.
See this thing of the dynamic. I'm rooting for both of us.
I'm rooting
both
for
of us
me
rich
and you
and stuff
and
like
us.
That. And we're gonna be up there together.
I'm the breadwinner right now. I'm the breadwinner right now because I have a job. Even though we do split it 50-50, I'm still kind of the breadwinner because I'm the one hours. I work, let's say Thursday, I work Tuesday, Wednesday. I'm working Friday, I'm working Sunday, I'm working Saturday. I'm working all these days just so we can get some money, just so we can invest in ourselves.
I respect it.
Thank you. I'm glad you still work while you're sitting at home doing your homework. Being
editing the podcast.
Typing all the way, reading some books, reading your manga.
Yeah, good stuff. I'm learning.
I know you are learning. Your brain is getting bigger.
But to one of the things you were saying earlier, it's I major credit to you for all this stuff. The networking is all you. I got to give you 100% credit for that.
It takes time though, because when I first started, I was obviously nervous. I don't want to just come off I'm just promoting my podcast. But after I'm frick it, I'm just gonna do this, boom, boom, and I just say that's my whole thing. I'd rather people follow the podcast and follow my personal thing. So it's nervous at first, but we'll both get there where it's just easy.
It's good to grow. The only thing is honestly right now, I'm having problem really wanting to go out of my way to talk to people in college, honestly, right now. I don't know why. I think it's just like the whole thing of it's hard to get to know new people or want to get to know new people because I'm genuinely in this mindset right now where like I'll be in class and I'll just be sitting there just trying to get through the class. And granted, like it's hard to kind of make connections with people, especially since majority of the time, like for my math class, the teacher's giving the lecture 24/7. He's just talking the entire time because we don't got enough. We don't have enough time. It's like 50 minutes. So this is one of those issues. And I mean, since you're a therapist, do you have any advice for me of like how do you begin to like,
well, first
find a way to go to your way to like talk to people or even like, because I think it's also a thing for me too, where because I'm commuting and going home, I have less opportunities to talk to people on campus.
Yeah.
So,
well, first I'm gonna do a comparison of high school and college because in high school our classes was basically 2 hours long, so I would say an hour of that would be learning. So teachers like lecturing us, an hour would be like we can work on our stuff, we can talk to other people, so we had more of a social connection.
100%.
But same thing with you. Like my math class last year was an hour and 15 minutes. Whole time just learning. I couldn't even like talk to anyone really. So it was more just focus on the academic side of it and the social aspect of it. But for me, what I tried to do last year was, I'll just give one example. I'll do English class, for example. So I'd always get to class early because most people in that class get there early. I get there 10 minutes early, and I have that way to like bridge and have a discussion right off the bat. And if you're trying to make friends, you don't know anyone in your class, just go for it and just go to go try and get yourself out of your comfort zone. Okay. Does that make sense? So
yeah.
For me, let's say this semester, I go into class, I have Steele, Rion, and like people that I met from last semester. What I would do is try to not sit with them because I know they're always going to be there in that class. Try and go to a table that I don't know anyone, then just start a conversation. You can start it with like, oh, what do you feel about this class? Why are you taking this class? What's your major? You can talk about something about yourself.
I mean, for example, it's just weird with my math class, and I just think about it specifically because that's the one I go to every day early in the morning on Monday, Wednesday, Friday. So with that class, I get in there, and at most, I'm being honest, like at most, I have like 3 to 5 minutes to talk to anybody. So do you think like, still my thing in my head is like, it's not enough time to talk to anybody, and like I have a hard time with, I guess for me, like the small talk is such a weird thing. I don't know if you have the same thing, but like small talk is like, I don't know.
What you could also do is, when you do introduce yourself to them first, be like, hey, do you want to watch class together? Do you want to walk after class together? Do you want to go to the library? Do you want to do homework together? Just try and build like small different things. Because if you start in your class with the 3 to 5 minutes, then they could branch out into after class, before class, and go in the library. How you mentioned you like to go to the library a lot. One of you like, oh, hey, Jamal, let's go to the library. Let's do our math homework after class for like a couple hours, and boom, you just build a connection. Like, and then one time you're like, oh, you want to get food after this, blah, blah, then you're set. That's how I kind of started with like Aidan and Issa in my math class last year.
Shout out to Aidan.
Yeah, shout out to Aidan Marquez. But just do homework and then be like, oh, let's go get food. Oh, let's do this activity, something like that.
Yeah.
Because I turned my friendship with Steele from, just talking about like English class to playing basketball with them, doing food videos with them, just going all sorts of places. So I feel like it'll take time, but I feel like in the first month, that's when you find out like who could I actually be like friends with, you know?
Yeah. And I don't even know if it's like so much a confidence issue as it is like I'm so comfortable just chilling, doing my thing in class, leaving, and then chilling again. Because we have our podcast thing, and that's like good for me already. And then I have other people I can hang out with outside of school, and it's high school stuff still. Yeah. So I don't know. I still college is such a weird experience at first.
It's harder because
I'm still like trying to get adjusted to it a bit. So
it's also going really fast and all that stuff.
Yeah.
And also you got to remember you don't live at school, so that makes it like 10 times harder.
Yeah.
Because you're missing out on the opportunity, like let's say at like 6 p.m. like till the nighttime, where you could be like, oh, having social interactions, having like hangouts with these people, but no, you're on your drive home doing that. So I think it makes it harder. But again, don't focus on the quantity, focus on the quality. Yeah. Rather get like 2 really good guys than just 10 guys that are like, whatever, I'm not really like close to you. I'm just trying to like have more people.
Yeah.
So that's my advice to you. And I feel like you're a really great person. People will love to be friends with you because you're smart, intelligent, very romantic.
Thank you.
Thank you.
You too.
No problem, man.
You too, man.
That's what I'm here for. That's what I'm here for.
You were telling me you went bowling yesterday. How was that? Dude's not drinking anything. Show them the cup.
There's nothing in here. But
Yeah. Oh, that's
Kickback
sad.
Conversations coming out soon. All right. So I went bowling yesterday. We know Travis Mason, Senna, Jake, other people. So I started out very rough. I was hitting the bump, not the like
oh, you
the
guys
lane.
are using bumpers?
No, I wasn't. But like,
Oh.
what's it called? Like when you just go straight to the side? Isn't that
The
called
gutter?
Gutter.
Gutter.
I was starting with gutter because I'd go and I'm left-handed, so I'd go like here and I'd just like flick it to the side.
I didn't know you were left-handed.
Okay.
Is that what?
Okay, come work on that out. You don't know I'm left-handed. Everyone knows. That's what everyone says. You're left-handed? Yes, I'm special. So I'm going like
Whoa.
this. Can you still see? I'm going like this. I'm like, shh, and I go to the what do you say, gutter?
Yeah.
So with bowling, I'm very inconsistent. Once I got used to it, I'd say 10 straight bowls where I'm going straight down the middle, straight down the middle, straight down the middle. And then the next game, I was again, gutter. I think I got like 3 or 4 strikes, which I think is pretty good.
Yeah.
I won the first game 100-1.
Wait, 3 or 4 strikes the first game?
No, like the whole time.
Oh, the whole thing.
I think we played 3 games. So I still think
it's still good.
So I won the first game. 101. I beat Travis, Jake, and Mason pretty easily. And then second game, I lost by like 10. And then last game, I was switching off with Thomas King. So we lost by a lot. But I did end.
He held you back.
No, we were both not good. But I did end the game with a strike though. Like my 10th whatever, like the 10th whatever, 10th bowl.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. The 10th turn or something.
Yeah, I got a strike, and then I got a 9, and then I let Thomas finish it. And he missed the 1, but it doesn't matter. So yeah, I had a lot of fun, surprisingly more than I thought I would, and I think bowling is a great experience. It was a Lucky Strike, and me and Aidan will have to go there soon.
I don't know. I'm not too big of a bowling.
It was only $20. I paid $20.
It seems cheaper than it used to be.
No, way at Saddleback Lanes, it's more than $60.
Is it really?
Yeah.
See, I haven't been there in so long, so I don't even remember.
I went with 2 people, and it was like close to $100.
Oh, dang. I mean, yeah, $20 is like
that's a
big
steal,
deal.
bro.
Yeah,
And it was super fun. They were open late too, open till 11. So I think it was really worth it.
See, I think I would like bowling if I was like really
Even
good
if
at
you're
it.
bad at it, still, well, it's kind of awkward, low key.
No, because I still have that mentality of like I want to win. Like I just want to try to win the best I can. So when it's like a sport or anything, like any sports, I won't like it unless I'm like pretty good at it.
It's embarrassing when you're doing good, then there's like 15 people watching you, then you go straight to the gutter and you just gotta walk back.
Yeah. Just the walk of shame, just silence.
I know.
But did you end up seeing any like professional bowlers?
No, it was actually empty in there.
Oh, really?
It was our lane, and then there was like 2 other lanes down there. So
And it was a
Lucky Strike in Ladera. I think it just opened, so I don't think a lot of people know about it, but and it has the arcade thing too, like a nice arcade.
Okay.
So we gotta go.
How much do people use the arcades, by the way? Because I feel like it's there, but like you have the kids go on one like claw game, maybe you don't get the stuffy, and then you move on.
I think it matters like how expensive it is to have the arcade. If it's like as cheap as the bowling prices, and I think that more people would use the arcade, but I didn't really check it out. I was just more focused on the bowling aspect of it. But I'll go back in there and I'll get a good I'll get a good gist of the prices, and I'll let you know.
Yeah, I think I could get good at bowling.
No.
But okay, dude. I think I could get good at it. I would just have to go more times. I literally haven't been in like. Nah.
I'll take you there.
I'm just making. I don't even know. I said I don't even want to go bowling. It's not my type of thing. I won't play a lot of sports actually. I'll do basketball, but I'll just do shooting.
And you'll airball it every time.
I saw this like literally yesterday, but apparently LaMelo Ball is back in his like groove now. You know what I mean?
What do you mean?
Apparently, so I don't obviously know about basketball at all, but all I've been seeing on my TikTok is like LaMelo Ball's like back in his mode. Like he's making shots where like one of the shots he made, he was falling backwards in midair, made the shot.
You're late on that.
Really?
But he's late on the basketball news. The whole thing now is LiAngelo Ball's new rap song.
Yeah, I've heard that.
Everyone's taking over.
But I saw around the same time. I heard LiAngelo Ball's.
I think you're just getting on the basketball side of TikTok.
I think so, honestly.
No, but yeah, he's been hitting some incredible like fadeaway shots, and he's playing like I guess like a street ball. Like it's not really like the NBA. He's playing so relaxed, and I think that's his play style ever since Chino Hills in high school. So
I mean, it looks sick.
He's a very fun player to watch, and he's probably one of my favorite players to watch in the NBA because NBA is everyone just shoots threes now. No dunking.
Yeah. Did you watch the WNBA at all last year? What? You misogynist?
Always watching
dude?
WNBA,
Sexist?
bro.
My dad is. So shout out to my dad.
No one wants to watch Angel Reese miss like 10 shots on the row and get her on rebound and be like, gah, gah, gah,
I don't know if many people are watching for Angel Reese as much as they're watching for Caitlin Clark.
I mean, I know WNBA players, but
yeah. I mean, the draw was insane though. A lot of people were watching.
Checked in. I saw some on TikTok, but it just
it's not that crazy.
I wish I wish they moved down the rims like to 9 feet so we could see more dunks. Imagine you could see women just posterizing each other. That would be great because women are starting to dunk now, which is crazy. But if you moved it to 9, everyone could dunk. Dude, the highlights would be crazy.
That's actually kind of a good. I never thought about that.
That's what they should do.
That would actually be really interesting.
I want to see Angel Reese posterizing Caitlin Clark. Who wouldn't want to see that?
Do you think the hype though will carry into this year or whenever? When does I don't know when the WNBA
exactly.
happens.
I think it starts.
I'll probably just see the TikToks of Caitlin Clark and then I'll know.
I think it starts like early January. I don't know, but yeah, I hope it does. Yeah. I hope the league is a success because I feel like there should be a more unified like sports league. I feel like it shouldn't just be men. I feel like women's sports are cool too. You know, women's soccer because my sister used to play soccer. Women's what's it called like softball is a popular sport. I feel like there should be more attention. Yeah, there should be more attention on women's sports.
I haven't seen anything about softball.
You're just not. I've always watched softball on ESPN, bro. Oklahoma. Yeah, you don't even know. It's okay.
Brother, I'm so lost.
It's okay.
No, I only keep up with like whatever TikTok shows me. TikTok is like my news platform.
You're just addicted to the TikTok, bro. No hate, no hate.
I mean, you too. You make your own content.
I
think
do.
That's like
I make my own
ultimate
content.
addiction.
I really just made a video today, and you haven't even watched it yet because you're just a
but I'm like this kid. I'm grinding out in college, like grinding out my math class.
I'm grinding out my food eating. I'm like, I like edit my videos too now. Like I spent when I first got the parking lot, I was like editing for 15 minutes, just getting my bites down. Be like.
I'm surprised you haven't picked up the calories, although it does look like it a little bit.
I haven't. I'm 171. I weighed 171 today.
Nah, I'm just kidding.
171.7. Lowest I've ever been in a while.
It is. What were you in high school again?
Well, my most was 215. I lost 40. I'm at 44 pounds now of weight loss.
Dang.
So if you guys can lose weight and still eat your favorite food, so don't let anyone tell you differently.
What's the biggest hack you say you learned throughout your experience of losing weight?
It's the definitely the 80-20 or well for me.
What's 80-20?
Is you eat good food 80% of the time, then you like eat whatever you want 20% of the time.
Oh.
But for me, I spent the first like 7 or 8 months no sugar, no desserts, no soda. I was very lenient on that. So now I'm like having like a Dave's hot chicken or like stuff like that because I realized like I told you we're gonna die eventually. Let's just eat what you want. Like one meal is not again. Also think one bad meal is not gonna ruin all your progress. No. That's what people need to realize. Like you can have a cake. That's not gonna ruin all your progress. You can have this and that. Not gonna ruin your progress. But I would also eat more whole foods. Like I eat ground beef. I eat eggs. All that stuff. That's what it makes it easier.
Yeah. I mean, to play devil's advocate, I think people when they say like the one time you do like a cheat meal, which is like you're right. There's nothing wrong with the cheat meal, but I guess maybe for certain people, it's easy if they cheat one time for them to get back in that mindset. And of course, that's maybe for bigger people.
But some people also say to that, like if you're just constricting yourself so much, you're more likely to do like keep cheating on your diet. Yeah. Than if you give yourself like, okay, I'm gonna give myself a break on this day, stuff like that. And right now I'd say I'm eating like a bad meal. I'd say once or at the most 2 times a week, which like a Dave's hot chicken or even like I call like Chipotle like a bad meal because like, it's not like something I'm cooking myself because I'd rather cook the food. It feels way better if I cook it myself.
Plus, it's like sauce and everything is like super high in calories, right?
Yeah, that's why you have to have sriracha. Sriracha 0 calories, so I just sriracha.
Let's go, sriracha. I don't eat sriracha, but I support it.
Sriracha. Sriracha sponsor me.
I know you don't watch YouTube, but did you see David Dobrik's like fitness journey?
Yes, I literally just saw that.
And so you do watch a little bit of YouTube.
Well, no, I saw it on TikTok.
Oh, and I'm the TikTok addict.
No, but people think it looks AI because if you look at his face, doesn't look face at all. But he looks
like kind of pressing jacked. And like I don't
know.
Well,
not jacked, but like he has abs.
No, he's jacked.
And he has like
or like
thing. But his face looks like the same. People think it doesn't look real. Which
oh no, it does look different in the sense like if you saw the before pictures or the before videos, I guess he had like the double chin and everything. So
that's what 1 year of locking in you can do. So
I wonder like what
2025 is your year to lock in, right?
I'm honestly happy with where I'm at right now. I actually have something.
I know he has a. Was it Pellegrino?
San Pellegrino.
San Pellegrino. 130 calories. This guy drinks his calories. Not good.
I need it though.
Eat more
Dude, I'm
whole
a fast
foods.
metabolism, so. Why am I getting the end of the hate today? Guy's a little angry. Are you sure you did well in bowling? Is this insecurity coming into the next day?
You should see me.
maybe?
I should have filmed my highlights, bro. I had 4 good highlights.
Listen, I know I'm like leaner than you and stuff, but you don't have to like. You don't have to feel bad
I also
about that.
dude, I had 10. Oh, so embarrassed. You don't understand so embarrassed.
Oh, here we found the insecurity. What happened?
I'm so bad
What
at
happened?
bowling.
I care. Come on.
No, it's okay.
What happened?
But yeah, exquisite to you. Exquisite tree. All right, welcome to our spotlight for this week. Spotlight. My album I'm spotlighting this week is My Friends Call Me Solo by Solo Cello. I found Solo Cello off of, a branch out from Tai To Fly. Everything always has to go back Tai To Fly. But
Makes sense.
Solo, it raps, but it's also like a pop rap in a sense, where he's not just rapping. It's a 7-song album, 19 minutes long, so it's not like dragging you out. Every song is very quick, but they're very catchy. Headband, Murcielago, No Goodbye, Just Like Me, How to Love, Glass House, and Name of Revenge. The most popular songs on this album is Name of Revenge and Glass House. My favorite, I'm gonna rank the 7. It goes Name of Revenge, Glass House, Murcielago, Headband, No Goodbyes, Just Like Me, and How to Love. But all these songs are very good. This album's an 8.5 out of 10, and Solo Cello needs to drop more music. If you haven't heard of him, I'd immediately check him out, especially this album. This is a very good introduction to him. So check out My Friends Call Me Solo by Solo Cello.
Very nice. I'll also be spotlighting an album. It's an old one, but I kind of just remembered it recently. It's MGK's album, Tickets to My Downfall.
I've heard of it, yeah.
Yeah, it's a pretty good album. One of the songs that I like is Jawbreaker on it. I'm not going to list all of them, but it's a really good album. It's a rock album, so it's definitely different.
Like a rock pop or just rock?
Like rock pop. Yeah.
But, yeah.
So if you don't like rock, you probably won't like this, but it's also a good way to get into it. Because I don't like pop either, but it was an album I really enjoyed. I would honestly give it 8 out of 10 also.
Yeah, even if I don't like, I could hate on as much as I want, but I remember he had a song called like My Ex Best Friend with Black Bear on that album, and I really did like the song back in like when it came out like 2021 or 2020, something like that.
Yeah,
I would listen to that song. I really liked it. So
yeah, no, it was a good song.
He has some bangers on it, so people love to hate on MGK for no reason. So, but he's very talented. He was able to switch from rap to pop to rock. He does every single style. So he's definitely I would say one of the best artists of our generation.
Yeah.
In the way that he can be talented in multiple different genres. But
I agree. All right, back to the program. All right, so I do want to talk a little bit more about the MGK album, and it's not actually so the album itself is great, but the thing that really drew me towards it initially is I didn't find the album by itself, but I found it on YouTube where he actually made a film. I don't know if you know that at all. Was it
like a 30-minute hour?
I don't even remember. It was probably like somewhere around that, 30 minutes to an hour, anywhere between that. And that drew me in just because it's very unique. Most artists just release their album and a couple music videos here and there, but I think it was really cool to see him make a film out of it just because it shows you the like artistic mentality he has. Because when he made the film, every single song in the album, in the order he put it in the album, all tells a story. So when you see it, and then, I mean, it had actors like Sydney Sweeney that draw people in, right? Had some other like TikTokers as well. I think Landon Barker, Travis Barker's son. And yeah, I just think it was a good film. So if you don't like rock, I guess, and you don't think you would want to check out the album, I would say at least like check out the film on YouTube. I don't remember what it's called, but you could probably find it. Just search up MGK album Tickets to My Downfall film. You probably find it. I would say just put it on as background noise and let it go. And honestly, I think you'll end up having a better experience than you would have thought.
Thank you. I'll check that out.
I also thought it was cool because like I said, you don't see it often, but the last person I do remember seeing it from was from Michael Jackson. Everybody knows the Thriller.
Yes. Thriller.
I mean, I watched that like probably last month or something for the first time ever, and it's like, it's so different from what people do nowadays. You kind of wish we could go back a little bit to that, and you wish it just shows more of a passion for it. I think people back in the day, especially maybe not people back in the day, but just like specifically Michael Jackson had such a passion for it, and it'd be so cool to like, in my head when I was watching, I was thinking like, I wish I could have attended one of the concerts he performed or something like that.
You can attend it in heaven.
Oh, that's dark. Or light, however you think about it. No, but music is diverse, man. There's so much stuff for everybody. I think for me at least, my music taste is pretty diverse, but I think the one thing that about music is the fact that it can kind of conform to whatever mood you're feeling. It's like perfect. It's so funny because I'll be scrolling through my album sometimes and I could literally see my like mental state through every like period of my life based on all the songs I was listening to. But it's like the perfect form of like to help you with any mental stress or stress relief. I'll just like drive and put some music on.
I agree. I'd say a lot of people that music's my second therapy.
Yeah.
And literally any mood I just on. I have like, for me, I have 10 songs. I think I told you this before. 10 songs that are like my easy like mood kickers that are my favorite songs of all time.
Yeah.
So I love music so much. I've been listening to music more and more. Literally, I always have my AirPod in, playing video games, listening to music. When I was bowling and shit, listening to music, and I was like, bro, why you have an AirPod? I'm like, I'm sorry, man, I gotta listen to music. It's one of my favorite stress relievers, especially if I'm having a long day. I just kick back, relax, and I just chill in my bed, listen to some music. So
yeah.
That's for me. Is there any other stress relievers you have in your life or anything you try and do to relieve some of your stress because you're a very stressful person because you're hard school?
Brother, you stress me out all the time.
I know, same with you. I know.
Hard day at school and then just hate. No. But honestly, like I've said it before, drives help me a lot. I think that's a good one. Just to kind of I think the important thing is like just to be to yourself for a moment. Just get away from everything that's stressing you out. I mean, the gym worked for me at some point too. That was definitely a big thing for me that helped me get into it.
Agree. Especially going to the gym with Travis. Very, very good. Especially just like some days if I'm having a bad day, I don't want to talk. His mood definitely helps a lot, especially when he's like really energetic and passionate, pushing me to be better and stronger in the gym. So thank you to Travis for that. Also, for me, food can sometimes be like a
stress relief.
It can be a good stress relief and a bad stress relief. Like if you're stress eating, that could be bad. But let's say you're going through like a rough time, you have a really good meal. That could definitely boost and make yourself like more at peace in yourself. Does that make a little sense? Or no? Do you ever get that?
You tried making a sentence. It was a good effort.
No, I got
what you're saying, though. What you're saying.
Also, video games, too.
Video games, yeah. True.
Thank you.
I mean, that's kind of like my...
I know I'm smart. Thank you.
That's kind of my, like, addiction right now.
You're addicted to so many things, like smoking, lottery, gambling.
Chain smoking. Not normal.
Sorry. Chain smoking, gambling, going to casinos, robbing people, being the best son of all time.
I won't take the robbing one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I do chain smoke, though. That's fine.
Yeah, okay. That's fine. I agree with that. That's good. That's good. Good for your lungs.
All right, man.
No. You're
still looking like a bum. All right, guys. If you're interested in following any of my stuff, my Instagram is Aidan_Noonan, and my TikTok is Real Aidan Noonan.
And my TikTok is Evan Big Girl Miller. My Instagram is Evan.Miller70. Our podcast is Kickback Conversations _ on Instagram, and Kickback Conversations on YouTube, Spotify, and TikTok. So check us out if you're interested. And thank you for watching this episode 8. We'll see you guys next time.
All right, peace.
I said,